Hey there guys, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now in the previous episode I asked you guys to vote on what should happen next, and you all voted for me to return back to Earth, which makes sense because I'm not fully prepared. I did actually talk about grinding this place. As it turns out, you can't. Yeah, so it's not even any point in me trying, and so we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to get on board the ship and we're going to head back towards Earth. I think what I might do is actually go to the asteroid where I have uranium, if I can remember where it is. It's somewhere down there. I'll see if I can reach it. We'll see. Right, get in. Camera's a bit weird. Right, let's detach. And just check on my inventory, see how much ice I've got. 2.6, 2.4, 897. Right, so unless I was to go back to the moon. Where is the moon? Whoa! There it is. Right, if I go back to the moon, then I could get some more ice and then potentially go for the uranium. Because I'm thinking about if I get more uranium. Oh, dear me. Have I got backwards? Yes, I have. Right. Turn that off. Well, if I get some uranium, then I could consider building a new ship, preferably a large one. And that way I can be more prepared. And I have to make sure I have a survival kit on board as well, which would make sense. So, yeah, I'm going to head to the moon. I'm going to gather some ice, get the ship fully refueled, and, yeah, we'll be RB. And we're back. So, it's been quite a long journey to get here. Fortunately, en route, I actually came across an asteroid that had a lot of ice. I had to do a bit of digging to get it, but there was a lot of ice inside of it, so I managed to really stock up my ship on ice. Probably going to have too, well actually, not probably, I will have too much. I don't really need that much to get back to the planet, so I may have to ditch some of the ice just so I can carry more uranium. So we're about to reach the asteroid where the uranium is, and this time I'm going to use the ship to actually mine it out and try and gather as much as I can. But I am going to have to be mindful that I don't carry too much. I don't want to be smashing and crashing into the Earth's planet surface when re-entering. So, right, let's just find out where did I put the entrance. Okay, one. Let's turn on the headlamps. Up here. Yeah, uranium's there somewhere. That's not where I went in though. Huh. Interesting. Right. Tell you what. Let's just go here. Ah, yeah, that is the entrance. Right, okay. So, ooh, not too fast. Right. I'm gathering the uranium, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of this out here is actually uranium, which is good. Yeah, so I'm going to mine out a load of this uranium. Try and get as much as I can, as much as the ship could possibly carry, and then yeah, we'll get ready to head back to Earth because I'm gonna have to. I think I'll build a large grid ship next, so I can have bigger toys, really. So yeah, we'll be RB. Alright, so I've actually got a decent amount of uranium now. Let's just check the inventory. So uranium. So 1.5, 8.9, 155. So I've got a decent amount of uranium here, and I'm satisfied with how much I've got there. And I've still got a fair amount of ice left. So what might be a good idea for me to do now is for me to maybe have a look on some asteroids in the area, see if I can find any of the platinum. I'm not holding my breath because my search earlier turned up nothing. Oh, ew. Turn that off. Let's try this asteroid over here and see if I can find any platinum, because I really would like to start using ion thrusters as opposed to ice, because yeah, ice is very heavy. So yeah, we'll just see what we can find, and yeah, if I find anything, we'll BRB. And we're back. Right, I've been searching around a few of the asteroids. I've not been able to find any platinum at all. I don't think I'm going to find it using small grid or detector. So the next plan of action will be to head back to base, back on Earth. And then what I'm going to have to do is consider building myself a new large grid ship. I'm going to have to make sure, as I said earlier, that I've got a survival kit on it. Possibly a refinery, I don't know. I want to make sure I don't want it to be too heavy to get it out of the planet's atmosphere. So I don't know whether it'd be lighter to actually have the equipment built on board the ship, or to actually have the resources in inventory ready to build the stuff in space. But we'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to head back down to base, and then when we get down there, I can put all my uranium into the refinery. It's going to take a while for that to smelt down, and then I'll have plenty of fuel to fuel a reactor in the new ship. So yeah, I'm going to head down there, and we'll BRB. There we go, going into the descent now. I'm going in very fast though. Making me a bit nervous, this. I am concerned that I'm carrying far too much weight. There we go. Right. Looks like we are starting to slow a little bit. But is it going to be enough? Yes. Need to try and get down though, because it'll be the hydrogen thrusters that'll be holding me up mostly. The atmospheric thrusters doing a little bit. I did actually remove 2 of the atmospheric thrusters from the rear, and then I installed them at the pointing downwards. Looks like we'll be fine. Level her out. We got touchdown. Woohoo! Thank God for that. Right. Hopefully the refinery will be pulling through all that uranium. That delicious uranium. So, refinery. Yeah, 14k of uranium there. It's going to take quite a while for that to process. But yeah, that was successful. And I think what I'll have to do, I'll have to consider, yeah, I might build a large grid ship. Not too sure how I'm going to go about that just yet. Turn the lights on. Yeah, I'll have a think about that, because I'm not too sure if I should just have make a large grid thing, add its thrusters, and have this docked to it. I don't know if they'll work in tandem when docked. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll have a think on that and we'll BRB. And we're back. Right, so I was having a little think to myself and I wasn't sure whether to do a closed cockpit, an open cockpit, or what. If I did a closed cockpit, I don't know. It would just. Yeah, I'm not sold. Also, yeah, on a connector, you can't control both ships. I'm not too sure if that's the case if you have landing gear connected. Don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna probably do an open cockpit. So let's see, where is it? 7? How big is it? Alright, so it's like... Right, of course I need interior plates. So that's what I'm thinking. So one of them cockpits, maybe building the oxygen tank and things like that onto the side. So trying not to have the ship too wide, but having a pathway running through. Although I'd have to make sure I have an access point because I'll have all my engines on the back. Huh. I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm struggling here. Let's get some of them. Come up here. Plonk you down there. And then I might need to extend it out a little more. I just don't want the ship to be too heavy. That's the thing. So 9. Ooh, that is huge. Wow. Right. Let's see. Don't know how long to actually have the ship. Let's place that there. And then 3, 2, and then 9. Place that there. Gives me a bit of a better picture of how big the engine will be. Right. I will need an O2 generator and stuff. 8. Maybe have that there. 3. That might. Is that too tall? Yeah, this is going to be a very tall ship then, isn't it? If I do it like that. Tell you what, I'm going to have a little tinker around, see what I can come up with, and then we'll be right back. And we're back. Progress report. Really scratching my head with this one. Let me show you what I've got so far. So I've installed the oxygen tank, I've got the O2 generator, I've got a couple of air vents in here to make the atmosphere breathable. This is going to be like the airlock, not functional as yet because I've got no batteries installed on the thing yet. Couple of reactors there, which I'm not sure about the placement. I've got to be careful about how I place things because I need to make sure it's airtight. If it's not, then these are going to be useless. So I'm just trying to work it out. I'm really struggling with the bridge though. It's really bugging me. I decided to have some like the windows at the side here, the reinforced windows. Back here, this is going to be walled off, which should make it airtight. Should, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. I've got the hydrogen tank here, which I'll be installing the main hydrogen engines and stuff onto. I've got a couple of containers. I think it's 3 containers I've got. Let's go in here. Let's have a look. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I lost track. I've also got the survival kit installed here. Up there, basic assembler. Yeah, it's coming to it, I suppose. I've got this door here as well, which will separate the bridge from this really cramped production centre there. Yeah, it's... I don't know. The bridge, like I said, the back of it, not so bad. I can work on that. I'm struggling with the bridge, though. I just don't like it. I just don't know what to do with it. And it's really, really bugging me now. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave it here for now. If you guys have got any suggestions of what you think I should do with this, then feel free to post in the comments down below. Because, yeah, it's racking my brain at the moment, and I've got smoke coming out my ears. So yeah, I think we'll continue this in the next episode, and if you guys have got those suggestions, I'll be more than happy to consider them and put them into place, maybe, if they work out. But yeah, let me just look at you. Turn all that junk off. If you've enjoyed this video, then smash that like button and hit subscribe, and why not ring that little bell to be notified of future content. I'll catch you next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!